Well, hello, and welcome. So before we get started, I just want to say hi to everybody. So this is going to be like the first episode of a series I had previously started, but it wasn't received quite like I thought it would be, and we know why. So kind of what I've done is I've kind of hidden that stream, and we're going to do what we would call like a mulligan. We're going to do like a mulligan. yeah, you guys know what a mulligan is. Yeah, we're gonna pull a mulligan. And I think this stream will probably like go a little better because I was a little confused last time about why things took the turn that they did. So I went ahead and did some reflecting, and I hope that everyone will like stick around. There's some people who we know for sure could benefit from the stream we're about to have and the discussions that we have here anyways, because we're a welcoming channel. We welcome others, and this is our safe space. So I guess without further ado, let's start episode 1, 2.0 of the evidence in the Elcair. So this all started because I had a Google Drive that people who did not have permission accessed, so really there's no telling what they could have done to tamper with it, accessed anyways. And it caused some stuff to be brought up that shouldn't have been, and I think it's time for some accountability to be taken. So I thought for our new first episode of the evidence in the Elcair, we could talk about apologies. And I thought we could start with how not to apologize to someone. So the first thing you don't want to do when you are trying to apologize or make amends for something is to blame the other person. Like, I'm not the one who brought all this back up. That would be people whose names I'm not going to mention. And I really think what we should be asking ourselves is what was the intent of these people by bringing it back up? And so maybe we could stop and think about that for a moment. So you don't want to justify what you've done. Like, as I mentioned in the now hidden video, if you know, you know, the person this is about wasn't always honest. So I had no choice but to check. And by me checking, no one else bothered anyone in real life to check. So what I did was provide a service. You have no justification whatsoever for telling people what all I had to do to have a thorough investigation. And my thorough investigation is the only reason we knew for sure what happened, as sure as we could be anyway. And another reason that you really don't want to justify your actions is because justifying can lead to the next thing you don't want to do. You don't want to downplay what you've done to hurt somebody else. Because honestly, I was just doing what needed to be done. And some people did get hurt. But yeah, it was a peace of mind was at stake. The peace of mind of our entire community. Yet you guys continue to minimize what you've done to me and what you have put me through during this incredibly difficult time for me, where I don't like to talk about what I have done. And so I think what we'll do right now is we're going to take a little break, and I have something else that I'm going to talk to you guys about, and we're going to come back to this, because this has been a really heavy topic, but there is something really hard that I do have to ask you guys. I need to ask you guys for some help. So I had recently deleted my Google Drives for no particular reason, but as you guys know, I don't lead a luxurious life. And that means I don't really have the ability to cover the 2 terabyte Google one that I would like to have to replace the ones that I had to delete for no reason. And so, I mean, that's why I'm asking for your guys' help, and if you can't help, that's fine. If you could just share it, or, you know, just a like on my videos, that helps me. It really does. And super chats are always appreciated. But if you do want the money to come directly to me, my PayPal is below, and I'll also link it under the video. Now the goal is $1,500, which might seem high, and it might seem like a lofty goal. But I did the math, and I have over 1,000 subscribers. So if only 188 of you could donate the price of one fancy coffee from Starbucks, you could change someone's life forever. And I really hope you guys think about that. So thank you guys for, you know, just keeping me in mind. and helping me make my goals. So let's get into the last thing you don't want to do when you apologize, and it may be last, but definitely not least, and that is excuse what you've done. And we all know why I had to do what I did, because that isn't an excuse. It's literally the explanation. We have yet to hear any explanations, and only excuses, on why certain people felt the need to talk about something that I don't acknowledge doing. I guess in closing, what I'd like to see is I'd like to see you guys acknowledge you wronged me. I'd like to see that you have accepted that you wronged me. I want to hear you say it, that you've wronged me. And then maybe you could see what you could do to make amends for it. These and only these things can lead to us ever being cordial again. And while I don't know that we ever could be friends again, not doing this will only lead to you losing respect of everyone that you and I know more and more as the days go by. So I really hope that you stayed around, you listened, you took in what I said, and I don't know. Let's maybe treat everyone a little bit kinder. Thanks for listening. Bye, everyone. Coming up on the next episode of Evidence in the Elcair, we're going to look into flip-flopping while I try to get Xylie's attention. See you there.